guys, welcome back to my channel. Although I have normally created a video about the food recipes and everything, but today I'm gonna share you something about my life. So I am nearly a 24-year-old. I'm gonna be 24 soon, complete. I live in New Jersey, America. I am currently doing my master's over here, and I live alone. And I'm gonna talk to you about my life and my feelings. I've been living here for almost 1.5 years. It's gonna be 2 years complete in August 2026. I came here in 2024 August, and if you ask me honestly, this is really an amazing experience of my life, because I don't know how grateful I feel to God to show me these things that He has shown me when I moved here, to experience independence, to live alone independently, to handle everything alone. It's not easy. It's not easy thing, but it's also one of the most amazing thing to experience in your life, and I think everybody should experience this thing. It's a very good day right now. It's 5 o'clock and I am going for a walk. I live in a basement. There's a small room. I mostly study there. I don't cook very much, but I like to cook, so I film it sometimes. Right now I'm going for a walk. I'm gonna show you, there's a park near my house, so I'm gonna show you a beautiful park that is right near my house, and I can give you a tour. I'm wearing this frock. It's pretty. I took all these clothes from India. I never really wore them because, you see, New Jersey is very cold. America is a very cool country. It's not like India. Oh wow, there's a very beautiful plant over here. Let me show you guys. See, this beautiful plant have a lot of flowers on it. If you come in winter like December, November, these plants will not have any flowers, because they are the flowers of spring. You see these flowers? This is a sign that spring is here, the summer is here. These flowers, they bloom in summer and spring, and they last till June, and after June maximum. After June, they all start shading, like you don't see any more flowers growing on, and then they come back in next year March. So it's a very pretty season. So that's why summer is so romanticized in Western films and everything, because they don't have the season of summer like we do in India. India is a very hot country, so India experiences summer very differently. But in America, most of the parts of America have very much of cold, and that's why they don't really, the people of this country do not really like cold weather, because they experience it every day. Like I came here, it's 1.5 years, and I have experienced cold like never before. It's very cold out here most of the time. You don't like to go out of your house. Around 4 o'clock, sometimes in winter, it's sunset at 4 o'clock. And it's sunrise in morning 8 o'clock. So we get a little very less to very little sunlight. But in summer, it gets normal. Everything goes back to normal. Things go back to normal, and you see flowers blooming, children's going out for playing, normal weather. You can wear normal clothes, normal temperature. This is a park. Here, I'll show you. This is the park near my house. There's a school as well. The children are playing. There's a preschool over there. There's a playground over here. I'm walking on a pathway. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to show you. It's pretty. It's near the resident area. There's a basketball. There's a playground for tennis. There's also a playground over there for cricket. There's also playground over there for volleyball. So this is a very pretty view to see, you know. Moreover, this beautiful country, this country is very beautiful, but it's also very lonely if you don't have anybody. So it's not easy to, you know, survive in this country unless you have a really good emotional and mental strength, because I have seen people over here who couldn't survive because they were not mentally strong. And it takes a lot from you to be independent in a real life. It's not easy. It's not as glamorous as films and books have made us believe that being independent is so glamorous and everything. So this country takes a lot. Just not being independent, but it takes a lot from a person. Living alone, handling your finances, handling your paperwork, studying, doing everything alone, having no emotional system. We are humans, and we need somebody. Some of the activities that I do over here to feel less lonely is just come over here sometimes. I come in this park, sit around, look at the skies and people. None of them that I see over here have their families. Everybody have their family in India. They're all trying to survive. They're all is trying their best to make a new family over here, make a new connection. They all crave connections, but they're still trying. When I was in India, I used to live with my family, but living alone made me realize how important it is to know oneself before having a family, because family is very comfort zone. You will always have somebody at your back, but you must know, and you must always know how to handle oneself when nobody is there with you. So nobody really talks about this thing. What is adulthood, what is being independent means. And even if you're not moving to a whole new country like I have did, and most people do, being independent, let me be very straight, being independent sucks. I'm 24 years old and I still think that I could be a kid, and I don't really have to worry about my school fees and my laundry and what I'm gonna make it tomorrow, and what I'm gonna study tomorrow, and how I'm gonna adjust my time and everything. I don't really have to think about those things. I don't really have to think about my paperwork, about my finances, anything. So being independent sucks. But I'm gonna be frank with you. It's also one of the most important feeling in your life, because you see these people over here, these people in the ground, they all are trying to survive. These people, they all are trying to survive. See? They don't get time to come and play, but they do. Why? Because they feel lonely. They want to keep themselves going. They do things that makes them happy. Playing cricket makes them happy. So they come. They come with their connections. They're not even friends in real life. Do you know that? These people, they don't even know each other really. Like we as a kid used to know how we used to play. They don't really know each other, but they're trying to survive, trying to do things that makes them happy, to keep themselves out of depression. And most of your adulthood is same. You keep yourself out of depression by doing some things that you love. Out here, this old age people sitting over here, gossiping, telling their problems to each other, looking at their grandchildren, children, other children to play cricket. What are they doing? They're not doing anything. This is not something that they used to do. They're not trying to stare at you, stalk at you. What are they doing? If you look closely, you'll see that they all are trying to survive. They all are trying to get themselves out of that zone where they feel lonely. Everybody feel lonely, and that's not the point. Most of your adulthood is about feeling lonely, but it's not as bad as people think it is, because loneliness doesn't really mean that you are just pathetic. It really means that you are alone, and you know that, and that's okay, because you don't really need anybody in your life. You need people to make you feel happy, to celebrate, to party with, to share your thoughts with, but you don't really need people to survive. And most of the people over here just trying to survive. See? There are kids over there, small kids, playing. And then there are adults watching them to play. So they're happy. See? But most of us are just missing this joy. And this joy is not coming back, and you don't have to cry about it. We all are just trying to be a kid again. We all are just taking our little time from a busy schedule to be kid again. People coming over here for walk. People coming here for jogging, for health. They're not really coming here for health. They don't want to feel anything. They don't want to really think about anything. They're just trying to feel alive. They're trying their best to feel connection. And this connection is not really about people. It's about the way they used to see the world when they were kids, when they were a small kid. They were happy. They were alone, but they were happy. They crave that connection. So people who come here to cope up with their depression, they come in this park. They watch people. They watch trees, sunlights, kids playing. You're not the only one over here feeling this way. Everybody's like that. Most of your adulthood is about feeling lonely. Most of your adulthood is about feeling like you don't belong anywhere. Most of your adulthood is about feeling lost even when you are at the right path. I saw the people who really handle adulthood very nicely. They go out, they do things, they make time for things that they love. Being kid, it's not really easy. But it's not really about being childish. It's about being carefree. It's about taking time, making time for things you love. A child is carefree because he makes time for things he loves. They do things that they like, and that's why they're happy. We don't do things that we like, and that's what makes us unhappy. And things are very simple, like cycling or sliding. Sometimes as simple as walking. Just going out, watching people, playing cricket. It's not really that hard, you know? That's the major difference between them and us, because they do things they love and we don't. Innocence is not about age, it's about doing things that you love. Nobody really told me, but most of your adulthood is about being mature, but maturity is all about not doing things that you feel is nice or good, things that makes you happy. Most of the people who tells you to be mature tells you to feel cringe about things that you like. Cringe like meeting your friends, going on a walk, smiling, being excited about something. These are not the cringe. These are things that makes you happy, that makes your mind happy. And maturity is all about fading your happiness. But you don't have to be that mature. All you have to be is happy. Take out a time do things that you like. As simple as paper plane. Make a paper plane. Try to make it fly. Go on the slide. Go on the slide and do your slide dance.